Guys, I can't stop playing Baldur's Gate 3. It's a problem. I've now sunk 50 hours into my save. And I know I'm nearing the end. I know it. I can feel it. Everything's coming together now. I'm finishing up loose ends. But now I just can't stop thinking about what could have been different. What's my next playthrough going to be? And I think that's why I'm going to say this is the best RPG to be released ever, in my opinion. It has perfect pacing, really satisfying combat, really satisfying story, perfect replayability. I mean, the game has 17,000 endings. So many different races and classes for you to choose from as well to mix up your playthroughs. Like, it's ridiculous how much game there is here. I'm definitely going to do a few playthroughs of this at least because I'm not bored. And that's the main thing. I haven't lost interest in this. Usually with a big game like this, I'd be on the tail end of my interest for it. But I am far from that. I am thinking about the next playthrough. I am thinking about what choices I'm going to make different, how my current playthrough is going to end up. There's so many things for me to think about with this game. It's perfect for me. It is the perfect video game. I can't stress this enough. It is perfect. I already know I've made mistakes in my playthrough. Without giving too much away, there are other companions that I didn't know about that you get later in the game. They're dead. Oops. So there's already something for me to go back and find out how I can get them into my party, how they change the story. I just find it astonishing that Larian Studios have managed to perfectly replicate a D&D experience in video game format. Like, that's so hard to do. If you don't play D&D, you don't understand how hard that is to do. The unpredictability of D&D makes putting it into a video game format unthinkable almost. But Larian have somehow perfected it. They've molded this perfect manifestation of a D&D campaign in a video game. What the hell? I don't understand. And you think about bigger studios. That's the big debate right now. Is a bunch of AAA studios are going, well, this shouldn't be the new standard of video games. Maybe not, because the bar is so high for this game that it's pretty hard to be like, okay, now everyone else do it. Like, they're not gonna know what to do. But a lot of the debate is around having no season passes, no microtransactions, none of it, which Baldur's Gate doesn't have. Baldur's Gate has so much replayability. It has a ridiculous player count on Steam right now. It is breaking records, and it doesn't have a season pass. It doesn't have microtransactions. It doesn't have any of that you'd find in a normal AAA game. So now obviously these studios are going, what do we do? Our money-making schemes, it's over. Of course they'll continue to do it, but it does give me hope that other studios will go, well, Larian have done this. They worked their asses off to make a fantastic game, and they have succeeded financially. They have succeeded in accolades. They have succeeded everywhere that you can possibly succeed in the gaming industry so far. People are talking about this game, they're streaming it, they're doing everything. The coverage of this game is immense. I'm covering it. This is my third video on this game, and I think that's why I can't stop playing it. It's just fun. It's just pure, innocent fun. Well, actually, innocent is, you can have sex with basically anyone in the game. So maybe not completely innocent, but it is pure fun. And another thing too is Larian are being completely transparent with their audience. Just the other day, they released Hotfix 4, but it was broken. So they took it back, redid it all, and then released a statement saying everything that went wrong with it and why it broke, why they had to take it back, and were completely transparent so people wouldn't be completely frustrated. That's what it should be. That should be the standard, is communication. It's so easy to communicate. You just got to make a post. Hey guys, this happened. We made a mistake. Here's our step-by-step of how this ended up. We're sorry, we fixed it. Here you go. Have fun again. How hard is that? It's not. Spoiler alert, it's really not hard to communicate. And I think if support for this game continues over the coming months, this could potentially be the new standard in terms of how to interact with your audience, how to deliver an astonishing product for that audience, and just be completely good about it. It is pure good that Larian Studios are doing. Pure passion for what they are doing, their project that they have worked on for so many years, and it shows in the end product. People cannot stop talking about this game. People cannot stop playing this game. And my hope also with this is people that aren't into D&D or have just been thinking about it but haven't been fully convinced, play this and are convinced, because that's just going to bring in so many more interesting stories for people to tell and more interactions with their friends, hopefully, when they start campaigns together. What this game is providing is an experience experience like no other game can do. That's what makes it special, is no other game can replicate this. Larian Studios have created their own format to tell a brilliant story with brilliant gameplay in a addicting format that is the D&D, 5e rule set with random dice rolls. And you just think about how it's also bringing people together to play the game. But the game has 4-player co-op. It has split screen, for God's sake. You can play it on the same screen. Like I said, thank God split screen's back, because we needed it. I don't know why people forgot about split screen for a while, but there you go. Baldur's Gate 3 is, in my opinion, my favorite game of all time. That hands down, favorite RPG, favorite game of all time. That was previously held by Dragon Age Origins. So that has not been beaten in more than 10 years. And it took Baldur's Gate 3 to finally make me go, I have a new favorite game of all time. From the exquisite writing and dialogue, phenomenal voice acting, difficult but fair combat, and just pure chaos. It is chaos. Just like a real D&D campaign. And that's why I can't put this game down. That's why I can't stop playing Baldur's Gate 3. And I will not stop playing it for a long time to come, I think. I genuinely think I'm just going to keep coming back to this game. It has so many different endings that I'm interested. I want to know how it all ends up. What can I do different? So if you haven't picked up Baldur's Gate 3 yet, I highly, highly recommend this game. And when I eventually beat this game in the next couple days, I'm just going to start a whole new playthrough right after. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, please leave it a like. Subscribe for more Baldur's Gate and gaming content. Comment down below why you're loving Baldur's Gate 3. What is standing out for you for this game? And I'll see you guys in the next one.